is the third trait of adaptability?
Considering others' viewpoints and suggestions to get the job done.
But isn't that cheating? I mean, shouldn't you know how to do your job without somebody else telling you what to do?
I get that. I know a lot of people think that if you ask for advice or help that somehow you don't know what you're doing. But actually being adaptable to the situation means asking for information, getting feedback that's ultimately going to help you be a stronger worker.
Katie, do you have any experience where you needed to take advice, in order to be in a situation more effectively?
Definitely. Last summer, I had the opportunity to go to South Korea for a volunteer exchange program where they would pair us up with a North Korean refugee, and it was like a buddy system, and it was, oh man, it was so good. And I thought, like, I'm gonna go in, become friends with them, be like, how are you, how's school, how's family, and just really get to know the person. But we learned that that's not the way to go. We shouldn't ask them too personal questions like, oh, where's your family? Or how's your family? Because some of them are not with them. And so I didn't want to bring up any sad memories. And so it was really good advice that we learned so that we can be culturally sensitive.
Was that something that, you learned just by trial and error, or did somebody help you with
Thankfully, not trial and error. Our leader actually has a lot of experience with North Korean refugees. And so he was able to inform us on what's more sensitive and what's not as sensitive.
Well, it's really great that time that you did get helpful advice. What would happen if you got a suggestion that wasn't helpful?
Well, not all advice is helpful, and it's perfectly okay to thank someone for their advice and move on. With that said, though, that even advice that you don't follow can be helpful in the future in helping you to adapt to situations later on.
I definitely agree. With my case, my buddy actually was very open from the beginning. Although we were taught not to bring up certain topics, she actually broke all the rules. She told me everything about her family, when she came over to South Korea, the process, everything. And it was really just amazing to hear what she had gone through. And I felt like at that time, she just needed a friend, someone to hear her out. And so I couldn't apply the rules at all because she had brought it up in the first place.
Well, it's really great that you were able to be adaptable to what she needed, that you were ready to be sensitive, respect her privacy, but at the same time, that you let her speak and kind of share an experience with her. Inevitably, we'll all have problems that come up that we can't solve by ourselves. And it can be helpful to get an outside perspective. Think of a problem that you have that you can share with one of your classmates. For example, maybe you find it difficult to wake up on time, or you don't get along with one of your teachers. Then find a partner and take turns telling each other your problems. Then find out how your partner would solve your problem if they were in your position. Maybe they'll have an idea that you haven't thought of yet.